So you're thinking about moving to Grandview, Missouri. Well, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the pros and the cons to this suburb in the Kansas City metropolitan area. And we're going to get to that right now. If you are new to this channel and you want to learn all there is to know about eating, sleeping, entertainment, where to live, all things Kansas City metropolitan area, then you've come to the right channel. Please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and click that bell so that you can be the first to learn when I post something new. Hi, my name is Anita Cordell, and I'm a real estate agent here in the Kansas City metropolitan area, and I have been selling here and helping transition people for over 20 years. And I help people just like you. They call me, text me, email me, and ask me questions about their transitions, whether that is selling their home, buying a new one, moving into the Kansas City metropolitan area, moving out, and also too, I help people find agents wherever their market is at. And so if you are watching this video and you are in a different market, please don't hesitate to reach out to me as well, because I have a huge network of agents all across the country as well as into Canada, and I help people find top-notch agents in other markets as well. And so I will love to help you. In this video, we're going to be talking about Grandview, Missouri. We're going to be talking about some of the pros and the cons of living in this city and where it's at and where it's located. So let's get to it right now. In this picture, you will see where Grandview is. Grandview is on the southern side of Kansas City, and it sits on the southern border of Jackson County, and it sits right smack dab in between the cities of Leawood and Lock Lloyd on the Kansas side, as well as Lee Summit on the Missouri side. It's conveniently located right near Grandview Triangle, or what we used to call Grandview Triangle. Let's talk about the first pro. Pro number one in living in Grandview, Missouri is the affordability. The average sales price in Grandview is just still under $200,000 as far as purchase price goes. There's a lot of options for renting. There's a lot of options for first-time home buyers. But if you're looking for something and you just cannot find a property in other surrounding counties, Grandview might be an option for you, especially in the lower 200s and around that price range. And as far as the offset of that, now I will tell you this, that there are no luxury listings in Grandview. I think there has been very minimal properties that have been purchased or sold in the Grandview area above $1 million. So you're surrounded by great communities as far as Lee Summit and Lock Lloyd and on the eastern side of Leawood. But as far as luxury living is concerned, Grandview is not the community for you if that's what you're looking for. Now, I will tell you this, that there's a lot of development going on, and so we're hoping that the Grandview city actually gets spurred some higher end properties. And so if you're a developer out there, certainly consider looking into Grandview. Now, I actually did a video on some of the top neighborhoods in Grandview, Missouri. So if you want to watch that video, go ahead and click this link right here and enjoy the tour of Grandview that I went on. Pro number two in living in Grandview is the fact that there is a lot to do. In fact, when I was learning a lot more about Grandview, I was pleasantly surprised at just how much there is to do, especially in the summertime. Now, there's, I believe, 14 different parks in Grandview that are registered with the Parks and Rec, and eventually I will do a video on all of those parks and give you kind of a vlog tour of them, but I want to wait until it gets a little bit better in the weather. But another thing too that they have is this amphitheater. It's an outdoor amphitheater that has concerts and parties and all kinds of things that you can do, and there's a couple neighborhoods that live really close to that. It's actually right across the street from The View, which is their community center, and there's a skate park there and just a lot of neat things. So when I do a little bit more of a vlog on the Grandview area, I'll be sure and highlight that. Now, the drawback of Grandview, Missouri is the same drawback as the whole entire Kansas City metropolitan area when it comes to weather. Now, I can talk about all these parks and the amphitheater and these outdoor places to go, but it is hingent upon the weather. And we in Kansas City do experience all 4 seasons. And so if it's snowy outside, then obviously they will not be having things at the amphitheater, and the parks will be, you know, a lot less populated, shall we say. But there is a lot to do, especially when the weather is really nice. Pro number 3 is the fact that Grandview is developing. In fact, there's 25% of the land that is still undeveloped, and I talk about that as well in the video that I mentioned earlier, where I've just been impressed with how the city overall and some developers have come in and tried to really work on revitalizing this city and making it a place that is a lot more modern. There's a lot more shopping going on, and so I am so impressed with some of the things that are happening within the Grandview area. And so if you are an investor and you are looking for a place to invest, Grandview, Missouri might be a place for you. It's got opportunities to build new homes. There's new construction going on. There's businesses that are coming into the city. And so if you are looking for that, please check out Grandview. Now, the con of this obviously is that where Grandview wants to be, it might take a little bit of time. One of Grandview's mottos is building tomorrow's community. And I love that because they are really striving to make it happen. But obviously, if you want that right now, you're not going to get it right now. You will get some added benefits of this, but just be patient with the developers. They are working really hard to do a lot of these revitalization projects. And so I believe in it, and I hope that you do too. And I hope that you also keep your eye on Grandview. It's going to be really exciting to see what they do in the future. Speaking of the development, pro number 4 is it is really a great place to invest. Now, all of this developing that I talked about can link to this next pro in the sense that if you are an investor and you are looking for maybe multifamily dwellings or maybe a new neighborhood or something of that nature, then it is a great option for you. And so depending on where you like to invest and the location of where you would like to invest, this is a good option. And as far as the con of that location, now it does take about 40 minutes to get to the airport. So if you're somebody who is wanting to live a little closer to the airport, then this community might not be the best community for you. But if you are somebody who is frequenting the Ozark area or the Branson area, this area might be a great option for you. So depending on what your needs are and what you're looking for, I definitely would highlight Grandview if you're wanting to take a look at that. And the last and final pro that I wanted to mention, obviously there are more, but the one that I wanted to mention on this video is the fact that there are a lot of companies in Grandview, Missouri. There's a lot of employment opportunities, a lot of things to invest in as far as corporations are concerned. There's a lot of manufacturing companies as well as construction companies. Those two seem to be the highest profile in the corporations that are there, but there's also some larger companies as well. Now, obviously, if you wanted to work in some of these manufacturing or construction companies, you would have to have a specific skill set. So be sure and take a look at them. Though, if you go onto the websites, Google Grandview, you can actually see the long list of manufacturing companies right in the city, construction companies right in the city. And so looking forward to just seeing how this city grows in the next few years. And I'm looking forward to representing buyers and sellers in this city as well. So I hope this video was informative and helped to kind of give some insight into the city. I also hope that you enjoyed my video that I mentioned regarding the hot neighborhoods in the city, and I look forward to doing some more videos as far as all of the things to do, the parks, the amphitheater, and some other things that I want to spotlight there as well. Don't forget, subscribe to this channel, click the bell so that you are notified when I do post new videos, and be sure and like this video. Be sure and reach out to me too. My contact information is going to be in the description below, and I love helping people follow the yellow brick road to their dream home or to their real estate goals. To buy or sell, call Anita Cordell, #AnitaHome, because there's no place like home.